I'm Sean from Offload, Rugby Media.
This is Simeon, also known as the TikTok Ref.
Hi guys, I'm Murray, also known as Blissful Rugby HQ.
And welcome to Season 2
of the Rugby
Connection
podcast.
Hope you're ready for it.
For the fans.
By the fans.
Hello and welcome to episode 12, Eendeg Die of the Rugby Connection podcast. Gents, Sean, or should we say Sean, how are you this evening?
I'm very good. I'd like to start off with a bit of a song, not rugby related, but Max, Super. No. Basically.
For the Ulsterman. Sorry.
I watched my first ever live F1 race today. Really enjoyed it. It was on the same time as the Connacht match, so it was double screening. And Max Verstappen won, and Harry wasn't too happy about that. So that's a Rugby Connection relatable there. But no, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, pretty happy. Good weekend. Lots of rugby as per usual. Ref the game yesterday, so yeah, no, all good. How are you, Simon?
I think we'll be coming down to your refereeing soon as well. I also refereed this weekend. Gave my first red card of Scotland.
Hey, another big sending off.
I will come back a bit more to that later. But no, all in all, a very, very eventful evening yesterday. Lots of alcohol, lots of rugby. Good crack. I finished for the trimester. Nursing done. Exam complete. Body systems. If you need to know what your kidneys do, don't come to me. Murray Anderson, how are we?
Hello. I'm alright. I'm tired, but it's been a long week. But we move on. Shit ton of rugby, and European rugby's back. Like
rugby.
Hey.
European rugby.
Ooh la la.
Merci beaucoup. Shemai Eloi. Scotland.
Untitled Chapter, who won World Player of the Year? Because who else was going to win it?
Hey. Well, we don't have to start with games. We can talk about that. And World Team of the Year. What do we make, chaps?
Furlong was in it. That's all that matters.
When Jones was in it.
Yeah, Stuart Hogg was in it. That's all I give a shit about.
No, I personally thought it was a bit of a shabby team in places.
I mean, very clever of World Rugby to have all nominations for World Player of the Year in the fan-picked Team of the Year. Funny that.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Anyone you would have changed, taken out?
I discussed this with you recently. I'm not against Wyn Jones being there, but you could have easily argued Cyril Baye, Oxman Chi. I think they're the big three loose heads.
They're all kind of the same ability.
I know, but it's weird because I discussed it with you in a different position. I look at it your Six Nations, your February international window, your summer, and then the Autumn Tests. Obviously, Southern Hemisphere don't have the first bit, so you really have to do well in the rest of the year. But Cyril Baye was off to a flyer in the Six Nations.
So Wyn Jones.
Yeah, Wyn Jones played well and then became a Lion, so that took Wyn Jones ahead. But then Oxman Chi won the Lion series and did well in the autumn. So, yeah.
I think I'm having a quick look at the team there. I think, when you look at the players that are named in it, I think each of them had a really good, kind of just what you said there, where each of them had at least one good part of the year where they were very good. So, apart from the fact that, there may have been someone who might have been more consistent or overall better, I think everyone there, you can't really argue too much. I mean,
I wouldn't have, the only two I would not change, and it's a bit hypocritical of the fact that they're both they were in the nominations for Player of the Year. I didn't even know about any of the second rows. I'd have potentially changed both second rows, but definitely Marrow. And then Karevi.
Again, it is nothing against Samu Karevi. He is obviously a great player. But what has he actually done this year? Could you actually point out something apart from a line break? Because all I'm saying, if anyone was robbed in nominations or awards this year, Damien Delande will be fizzing.
For that position, yeah.
Yeah. Because he's been on fire all year, really. I mean, he's over in the Northern Hemisphere. He's playing great for Munster. He's, again, won the Lions series. Tore defences apart in the autumn.
I thought even players like Richie among us should have been over in Barrett.
Yeah, because we discussed this before the awards. I think it was our awards show. Who's the best player of the year? And we said Richie Mo'unga, and now he's not even nominated. So
yeah, I think during the summer, I think it was a clear cut, but I think even the All Blacks kind of were leaning towards Barrett towards the end of the year. In fairness, so it was kind of like it was a good battle.
Yeah,
in fairness.
I get what you mean.
Both of them. Yeah, I mean, but like you said, we did say it was at the end of last season or whatever when we had that. Like we said, Richie Mo'unga for World Player of the Year, and then after that, he didn't even get too many starts after that, and but yeah.
I would argue, I'm not saying he should be there, but I would have argued maybe Finn Russell could have been in that mix because, again, if you're breaking it in,
I don't really know. Finn Russell hasn't done much wrong, to be fair. Well, I think Finn Russell over Karebi.
I mean, we will get more into Finn in a little bit when we get to the clubs, but I'm trying to think. You asked me about Lewis v. Samet as well, but again, Mapimpi and Will Jordan. Well, Will Jordan got breakthrough of the year, rightfully so, because holy shit.
It was always going to be him or Zamet, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think whoever won that award was going to get in it was always going to be Mapimpi and...
No, Mapimpi's been outstanding.
Yeah, Mapimpi played that well that I've actually forgot Chesson Colby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think Will Jordan definitely deserved his spot in that team. I mean, he's scored the most insane amount of tries this year. Was it 26 or something?
23 tries in the calendar year, and it's still second place ever. Joe Rocococo scored more than him in 2003.
Yeah, and you could argue that Will Jordan's feat is better because defenses are better now these days. To score that amount of tries.
Oh, that's a controversial one.
I agree. No, I agree with Sean there. I completely agree.
I agree, but you're going to get the older fans. Back in my day, defense was defense.
Back in my day, if you punched someone in the head, it was only a penalty.
It was fucking play on. Referee didn't see it, so let's go. Go. Yeah.
Not taking anything away from Rocketoko, but I think that fact is true about defenses being better. So.
Fair enough. Any other changes from the World 15?
Not for me.
No, I think it was well represented. Good to see Hogg in there. I do agree.
Yeah.
Again, it's that bracket. He had a poor summer, but
it could have been Geordie, Liam Williams, or Hogg. Those were the three probably.
Yeah, Keenan was very good. I don't think Keenan was too far off. He is one of the best fullbacks in the world on form, and consistent.
But is he the best?
No, he's not the best. I'll say
exactly.
I'm just winding up, son.
Sure. When Sean gets passionately Irish, it makes me so happy on so many levels.
Come on,
brings back the day I tried to make him sing "Sons of Ulster" when I was a bit pissed, and he refused to.
It wasn't happening. No.
Yeah, no.
Understandably, why would you want to sing that song? But
I will sing "The Fields of Athenry" all day, every day, but never the song.
Yes.
You want to give us
100% on that one.
Sean, would you like to give us a bit of just a little tune this evening? You've already sang once for us. Can we have another one, please?
2 songs? All right. Low lie the fields of Athenry. No, there. That's enough.
I've got more videos of Sean singing. Quite a few videos of Sean singing on that.
You keep those hidden away, please.
Well, one's already gone up on TikTok this week. Check out my TikTok with Harvey Allen. I promised we're okay.
Hashtag plug.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Any other awards we should talk about? Oh, Zoe Aldcroft getting Women's Player of the Year. Well deserved.
Fair enough. It was always going to be an England player.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be one of the French girls, but...
Yeah. Boujard had a very good year.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. I mean, speaking of things in France and not winning awards, Clermont lost. Stand up for the Ulster. Oh, I was very drunk.
Ospreys got beat, so you're right back down to earth again.
Yep, and I'm Ulster once again. I was watching that game quite pissed, but sure. John Cooney.
Yeah, Cooney, European Nights, Cutman and Clutch. You love it.
You love to see it. I think he needs to be Ireland's starting scrum half. Sean, resident Irishman.
I had thought that the last 2 years, but I think Ireland unfortunately have moved past him, and it's just like he's not going to play for Ireland again. I don't think he would have taken something miraculous. Would like to see it, but no, unfortunately not.
John Kinney starts with Craig Casey on the bench.
Or Nathan Doak.
You're just dropping names to say why John Kinney is not in that mix.
Yeah. Contradiction yourself there, Simeon.
As long as an Ulster scrum half should be starting for Ireland, and I end that conversation there. Dwayne Vermeulen made his debut as well for Ulster, played well. I was amazed he had his first training session this week, and then he played. I was quite amazed of that, to be honest.
And he had COVID, so that's even better of an achievement.
Well, before I didn't realize that.
He did during the week. Yeah. Last week I think he picked it up, and obviously he tested negative, and he was let out. But yeah, I was surprised.
From what I know about COVID, fucking hell, that's no fair play to him, and that's impressive. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
COVID fears Dwayne Vermaelen.
What'd you say?
I said COVID fears Dwayne Vermaelen.
Aye. I just want to ask you guys' opinion, because I had a conversation with us. Did you think the Damien Penaud try was a try?
Yes. Yeah. Unanimous, I'm sorry.
Murray?
I thought, look, he had...
No, Sean, it's fine. Sean, you're fine. No, go on.
I'm going to say no, but that's because I don't like Damien Penaud.
Bias.
Right. Sean, give me your reasoning. I'll listen.
There was no clear separation between his hand on the ball. There was no separation. So he had his hands on the ball. There was a kick coming in. You don't have to gather it.
No, you don't have to gather it, but there was separation.
I didn't see any separation. He always had part of his hand on the ball. He always had at least.
Were we watching the same game, Sean?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're watching the same game?
Even the commentators on whatever stream I was watching, they were saying it was a try, but no, I thought it was a try. From what I saw, it didn't look like there was any separation, and that's all that matters. That's all you need, and there was no.
It doesn't matter. Ulster still won. I don't think it's right. Ulster still won. So that's what. No, but to be fair, you guys said Clermont were going to win, and Ulster had them rattled in that first half.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did have it on a split location decision. I said if it was in Northern Ireland, Ulster would win. But because it was in France, that's why I went. That's why I picked Clermont. But like Sean been saying all season, the big guns in France haven't been firing. But there has been one that has been firing because of a maverick Racing absolutely slapping Northampton on Friday night. Holy shit!
Great win.
I'm going to start an argument with you right now, Murray.
Go on.
Finn Russell is not a maverick. He is one of the most tactically smart.
No, I know. No, I'm not arguing with you. I just call him. I don't mean maverick as in style. I mean maverick as a nickname now.
True, and he's just a bit nuts. There's something missing in that head.
Boys, tell me you've seen the interview on BT Sport. Finn and Brian O'Driscoll, and it's just like Brian is lost for words.
I didn't see that, but I really want to see that. I saw it on
No, go watch it. Right. It's like, what did you think about going on the Lions tour? Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, how do you feel about coming on 10 minutes into the deciding series match? It was all right. I was pretty chill. I'm like, that.
Have you seen that video of him dancing after the Argentina game? This is like 2014. Have you seen that video? Yeah, that just sums him up so much.
He seems like very laid back anyway.
I think if he was any more laid back, he'd be horizontal.
All right. But also, have you seen videos of him drunk? Like, I'm sorry, tell me you do not want to go for a pint with Finn Russell.
The ultimate rugby piss-up. Finn, Joe Marler, Max Leaf.
Who?
Ryan, well, you don't know who Max Leaf is?
No.
Oh.
Sean, educate this boy.
He plays for Bristol. He's on Rugby Pass Offload. He has his own show now on Rugby Pass. Marinate with Max.
Marinate with Max.
He's a funny boy. That's all you need to know. No, Simeon, actually, you would have seen there was it 2 seasons ago, Murray, you might correct me on this, he had an interview that went viral before a game with Bristol in Ashton Gate.
Yeah.
He was just practicing scrummaging against the goalpost, like lean in, like at a perpendicular angle. Interviewer comes over and then he just starts talking absolutely. It was so funny. He was just talking about.
I've not seen this. Someone needs to get me. I need to research it.
I will leave it this the best description. Sean kind of agreed with me, but he's not as much of a national treasure as in the Republic of Ireland.
Okay.
Max Laheath, think of David Attenborough and Joe Marler had a baby.
Oh, fuck it out. Oh my god. I like
he's very eccentric.
No, I will not have Ryan Wilson on a night out. I feel like
No.
he's not a scrap.
Nah. He might, but I think I think if anyone would start a scrap without lifting a finger, it would be Finn. Just because he'd be like
funny, innit?
Funny.
Anyone else for the night out? Wait. Just an idea. Disagree or agree, and we can cut this out. If not, should we do a World 15 night out?
Yes.
Sean?
Yeah, we all have to agree on the same 15, is it?
Oh no, we can just chuck in players, but I love the
majority vote. Yeah. Well, the props are sorted.
Wait,
Marla and Laheath.
Marla Laheath, hookers.
A good hooker to go out on the bender with.
Why do I feel like Richard Hibbard would be quite good?
Yeah.
He would just steal the show with his luscious locks.
Yeah, so Richard Hibbard. I'm holding that one.
Second row.
Josh Bayliss.
In the second row?
I swear he plays second row sometimes.
I don't think he's ever played. I've never seen him play second row.
Okay. Maybe.
Wait, can we pick retired players as well?
Yeah, crack on.
Okay. No, I have one for later on.
Okay.
I would actually, if you're mentioning retired, I would have loved to have a drink with Doddy Weir. I think his character would be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put Doddy Weir in. Doddy Weir in our second row with who's just a bit nuts in second row.
Backy's Botha.
Who?
No, absolutely not.
What do you mean? Who? Sorry,
I didn't hear.
That's fine. You said no. Who said?
I didn't hear. Actually, I didn't hear. It's not that I didn't know who.
I said Backy's Botha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair.
If anyone would start a fight on that night out, it would be him.
Yeah, 100%. Who is a good? Why do second row seem boring?
I was going to suggest John Eales, but
sure.
Well, I don't know whether it'd be good crack or not on the night out, but just for
I don't know. I was going to say, what reason do we have? I feel like Marrow could be quite funny.
Well, do we have our second row there? Do we? Doddy Weir and Backy's both, is it?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because you'd start a scrap and it'd be funny.
Are we going with Backy's?
Yeah, we'll go with Backy's.
Yeah, Backy.
Because he wouldn't even need backup, so we could all still continue drinking. Because he would just take them all.
Rugby Catino. Yeah. Back row?
Back row.
Sean O'Brien.
Yes. James Haskell.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Sean O'Brien, James Haskell, and
Andy Powell.
Yes. I was thinking about.
Oh
Yes,
my
I was
God.
thinking about. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That would just be.
Scrum half, just because of the video, Greg Laidlaw when he ripped his top off.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, agreed.
Ken Spin.
Tony Russell.
Yeah.
I would have said Gavin Henson at centre, but his kind of went in a weird way, so maybe not.
Oh no, I quite like that.
Gavin Henson, yeah, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, it could get a bit
Gavin
dangerous, but I think that's a good pick.
An outside centre to get drunk with. Mike Tyndall.
Yes.
No. It has to be Murray. You know who it has to be. It has to be Davida Kerndrani. Come on, Mac told us already.
Oh yeah. My
Wait,
mistake.
why? I missed this. Why was this now?
So Sean asked Mark Hansen a funny story, and basically him and somebody else wasn't selected for the Brumbies game for that weekend, and Kerndrani was. Still went out, got absolutely last.
This was in Argentina. Mind you.
Against the Jaguares.
Yeah.
Kerndrani knocks back 20 mojitos and plays like the best game of his life, hangover free. So there you go. There's
He's in the team. Mac Hansen on one wing.
Yes.
Okay. Cody said he's having a drink with us after Edinburgh con up.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Did he say that on the
Connor?
podcast?
Said it on the podcast.
When's Edinburgh con up? I need to get my diary through.
March.
March.
18th
March,
of March.
right. I'm not on
Something like
placement. Happy days. We're sorted. Drink of Mac Hansen.
So you've got, right, so wait a minute. Gavin Henson, Kieran Dranney in centres, Matt Hanson on one wing.
Yeah. I was going to suggest Nemanja Nadolo, but I don't know.
Nah.
I feel like he could hold his strength, but I don't think he'd do very much.
I don't think,
He's probably fairly timid, actually.
Rico Ioane, he seems like good crack.
I feel like he'd be a bit too confident.
Yeah.
Lucy Samet.
Sorry, no.
Israel Folau.
No, I know a wing. I know a wing that's great on a night out. Ready?
Who?
Harvey Allen. Harvey Allen on one wing. No, Harvey Allen is
wait a minute. We're already invited. We've got a 15 to take with us.
Yeah. We'll leave Harvey
Fine.
If he was still alive, John Olomu.
You think?
Oh, no. I feel like the big man would probably knock them back.
Who would be funny? Who would actually be funny?
I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like this boy would be a lightweight for somebody. I feel like Brian Habana would be a very lightweight on a piss-up. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
Williams.
No. I was going to say Ben Foden. I think he'd actually be good cracking a night out.
Ben Foden.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Sean's writing this down. Sean's gotten this all down, haven't you?
Well, I know what video I'm doing tomorrow.
Huh?
I know what combined 15 I'm making tomorrow.
The piss up 15.
Write it down, Sean, and remember me.
And then finally, our last player of the piss up is
Jack Noel.
Yes.
Because he just looks like that kind of bloke.
Yeah, no, 100%. Also, referee team Nigel Owens,
Wayne Barnes,
and Simeon Green.
There you go. You already invited, you plum.
I don't care, I'm refereeing as well, boy.
The third official.
Let's go Roman Pla.
Sorry. I thought we already invited. And we have to have.
Come in. Here's a selling point for you. Roman Pla could bring you red wine.
Oh, merci, Pook. He can be TMO.
There you go. Sorted. There is your piss up 15.
Shows what type of week I'm about to have.
Yes.
Done exams, fucking let's go.
Anyway, what were we on about? Oh, Finn.
You're a big... Finn.
Finn. Kicking ass. Somebody tried to comment to me, and I wanted this to bring up to you. Does this prove... It said definitively prove. I don't think it does definitively. I think it just nudges it towards Finn. Does this prove that Finn's better than Dan Biggar?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. No, I think Racing destroyed him.
Champagne.
Frankly, I feel for Northampton when they go to Racing.
Yeah, I think. I thought Curly Beale had a very good game.
Yes. And I keep forgetting he's there on the wing, and he's so good. One Emma.
Yeah, he was brilliant. Didn't he? Was it a hat-trick he got or two? Patrick?
He got two, and is it LaBelle? Not LaBelle. Back rower got a hat-trick.
Oh, Laurie.
Yeah.
There's only ever been like 3 Racing players that got a hat-trick in
European.
In your competitions like ever. And the other one of them was Dmitry Sarzewski. So fair play for that.
Legend.
On a you know how we kind of do our weekly COVID update at the moment? You know how like all news channels are doing COVID updates and we come to our rugby one. For 2 teams which are affected, let's come to Munster afterwards, but I know Cardiff got thrashed, but a brave Cardiff team put up a good fight.
Wasn't as much of a thumping as I thought it would be. But, I mean, we mentioned him earlier. World Player of the Year, Anton de Bon.
Yeah.
Just took apart Arms Park.
Yeah. And then he had his little side piece Romain with him, just because they're just deadly. The fact that they play like club rugby and then play together international is just frightening. It's just not fair.
Huh?
It's just not fair.
It's not. At this point, it's not. But just remember, who beat France in the Six Nations? Scotland.
That's because of our big import.
Of South Africans.
No, just the one. We only had the one at that time. True.
But no, Cardiff put up a good fight. We had a red card in the game debut. Fullback. Apparently, he had a really good game. He was just, he just didn't do the smart thing, which was he just didn't lower his body and he just got shoulder to head. It was a direct red card, nice and easy for the officials.
Yeah, I think it's not as wild as it was last season, but you see it, shoulder, head. Where you go?
It's kind of calmed down now because we spoke last season. It became such a controversy, didn't it not?
Yeah.
And now it's kind of everyone knows. And I said this would happen. I said this last year. It would everyone would be annoyed for a wee bit, and then everyone's going to realize, right, shoulder, head, red, and that happened. And then it happened directly in the other COVID-affected game, Munster and Wasps, where Brad Shields just didn't go low enough. Shoulder to head, red card.
Yep. Also, speaking of COVID, briefly, well done Bristol Bears for finally getting a BP win without kicking a ball. Well done.
So yeah,
I think
unlucky Scarlets, charismations.
That Bristol win has to be up there with Italy drawing with New Zealand in the World Cup. So,
honestly, it was one of the best games I've ever heard of.
Absolute dominance.
To hold Scarlets to nil. That Scarlets teams with those players and that ability to attack and counter-attack, to hold the Scarlets to nil. Jesus Christ! Well done, Bristol.
Yeah.
Good work, Bristol.
You could smell the sarcasm.
I'm going to Bristol in 8 days. I'll let them know.
Let them know.
Aye.
Go on, give Pat Lam a call. Just walk
Hi, Pat. I'm just driving through now. Good work on your win against the Scarlets. I'm headed back to Wales now. Do you want me to give them a message for you?
I've got a question for both of you because I know that you're both referees, right? Cast. What the fuck was that? All right. Right. So it was Cast versus Harlequin. Quinn's got the win. 2018. Nice tight game.
Sorry, very quickly. Stuart Hogg's try.
We'll get into that because I'm buzzing. Leave it with it now. Anyway, so Cast got given a penalty, and I can't remember what it was for. Again, it was something simple like not releasing, not rolling away, stupid shit like that. So they've got the penalty. They've opted to kick for goal. The T is not on the pitch yet, and Rory Cockett, the scrum half of Cast, decided to go, nah, that's bullshit to the referee. Said it twice. And the referee's like, right, away you go. And then to really calm down it, he went, but that's bullshit. Like, it should have been net or whatever. And he was like, keep going, and I will reverse the decision. But they still got to kick it goal.
Right, okay. Do you know what?
3 times.
Do you know what? This is perfect for you to talk about because something very similar happened in my game yesterday. Very quickly, League One game yesterday. Good work, Murray. Good work. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
League One game yesterday, Ross High versus Lithgow. 2 teams which could be in that 3. We kind of discussed this yesterday. Very good game. It was boggy, it was wet, and it was so much fun because in League One, they genuinely play to win, to go up to that 3. And they were kicking for posts. They were taking really smart decisions, not just going for tries. It was really fun to ref like that. Final score 21-9. To the home team of Ross High. The game felt a lot closer than it was. But Ross High had a yellow and a red card in that game for the same thing. So first half, same player gave 2 offsides. I gave a decision in a ruck. He just went to me, oh, ref, for fuck's sake. It's a yellow card. You can't say that. I was explaining this to Sonia and Brody yesterday. In rugby, indirect swearing, so something like that, oh, for fuck's sake, ref, is a yellow. If you'd gone fuck off, ref, it'd be a red, if you get what I mean. So, yellow card, came back at halftime, said, I'm sorry, ref, for that. And I was like, absolutely fine. Just get on with your own game. I'll get on with mine. No issues from him all game. Then one of the other players for Ross High, decision was, I can't remember what it was, held up or something over the line. He went, oh, fuck's sake. He also said, oh, fuck's sake, ref. So I went, that's a yellow card for you. Gets up, looks at me directly in the face and goes, for fuck's sake, man, for the second time. So it's not a red card, but it's a second yellow, so he got a red. So from what you're saying, I'd have given that a red. Like,
it's more the fact he didn't even change the decision. He still let Cass kick at goal.
Who was ref?
Some Frenchman.
Cass v Exeter. Oh no, Quinn. Sorry.
Cass v Quince. I generally don't know who the ref was. I've never seen him, but now that you've mentioned Chiefs, 42-6 over Montpellier. Holy shit! What a game! What a way for your last home game of Sandy Park of 2021. Very tight in the first half. Finished 7-6 at half time. And best fullback in the world, we can say it now, it's official. Stuart Hogg cracked open the Montpellier defence. He stepped 4 and 1.
Yeah, I love that. I thought it was so fun.
I want to discuss it. I've mentioned it briefly before we started recording, boys. Did you see the magic? And that's the best way I could say it. Did you see the magic Stuart Hogg pulled off once he scored?
No, didn't see it.
So it's almost like, if you're listening to Spotify, Shane, go on YouTube and watch it. He's got the ball, so he dives down, like a bit of an ash splash, puts it down. As soon as he gets onto his knees, chucks it like that, so it spirals. He then points at Jack Noel and catches the ball and keeps walking. I'm like, oh, clean. He just did it like it was nothing. He just up, spin, point, and catch. Kept walking. I'm like, oh, okay. But that wasn't even the most shocking thing. Johnny Gray, nice to see him back, got a hat-trick.
Legend.
Good man, good man.
Wasn't even like your typical second row try either. Just battered people out the way and just kept going. Was not stopping.
Good job.
Death, taxes, Sam Simmons scores. Love to see it. Just, it was so good.
You're happy anyway.
I was so happy.
Murray,
not as happy.
Wait, yeah, Murray, shall I announce this just to let you keep going on your rants, right? Edinburgh v Saracens. I'm very happy about this one too. Fucking yes! 2 seconds. I'll even dress appropriately. If I can get my
Come on, you've killed the momentum.
Actually, seeing as we're all dressing up as well, I want to put on my racing hat.
Okay.
Oh la
la! Mon the Edinburgh.
Fucking yes! Sorry, pardon me, but what a performance! Unreal. And Montoya's try, the crossfield kick from Charlie Savala. Like, some big names were missing from Edinburgh. Like, I seen the squad, I'm like, Like, I'll be honest, I did predict Saracens, and I can explain why. Because, obviously, I wanted Edinburgh to win. And as good as Edinburgh's been this season, we've not came across against
a big opponent. There's been a few big ones, but nothing huge.
We've not played Ulster, we've not played Munster, we've not played Leinster yet. So when it was like, yeah, cool, we beat Treviso or Benetton, sorry, and then it's Saracens, like, piss. But no, we went to Scone X, we got the win.
I was actually asked by Carwyn, I'll be on his show this week if you want to go listen to that, for referee special. Our friends from Uneducated Rugby. But he's messaged me going, just for a video idea thing, who are you predicting for the Champion and Challenge Cup?
Yes, he asked
me. Yes, you've been asked this as well. So on this, actually, who did you guys say?
I said for the Champions Cup, I said as much as I'd want Exeter to win, I think it's going to be Toulouse. There's no reason why it can't be Toulouse again right now. Obviously, we've only got one round in, but
they
very hard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's very hard to look past, like your Toulouse, your Leinster, your Ulster for even that reason. But my heart says Exeter Chiefs, and I'm going to back my team. But I think my head says Toulouse right now.
And then what about Challenge?
After yesterday, Edinburgh. No.
Well, who did you say before?
Saracens.
Shawnee?
I actually have the message here that I sent to Carol. I see, you know me, I'm very indecisive. I don't like to pin it to one. So what I said to him was, I was like, okay, for the Champions Cup, I was like, okay, Leicester, Toulouse, and possibly Leinster. And then for the Challenge Cup, I said, and I actually said this was on Wednesday. I said for the Challenge Cup, Saracens and maybe Edinburgh. But then he asked me to pin it down. He was like, okay, if you had to pick one team from each, who I said Toulouse and Saracens. So sorry, Murray.
That's fine. I don't care. We beat them.
Do you know what as well? So I've also got a message here, and I went absolutely no bias here, but a bit different. Ulster and Edinburgh. And at the moment, I'm not looking wrong.
No bias whatsoever.
The only one that is wrong, and I'm not even naming it, like the only one that's wrong is Saracens. Ha! It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they could still do it, but
realistically, of course they could. There's still a lot.
When's the Sarries? Do we get a Sarries game at home as well?
No, they've done it weird. So Edinburgh are away to Saracens, but that's Stonex piece of piss. We're away to London Irish as well in March. That's going to be a big one. No, not March. In January time, sorry. That's going to be a big one.
And when's the home one? Because I'll go to that.
Like March. We've got Pau and we've got Brief. So I'll be at both.
Oh, well, you know what? We could win all four.
Yeah. I always said, like when the fixtures got announced, London Irish is going to be the big one. That's going to be the decisive game. But we've just knocked off Saracens.
So I think we're safe to make. I think we'd be pretty safe making it through. I'm sorry, live news as well, just because the game kind of finished while we were on. Harlequins beat Cast 20 points to 18, so very close game.
Huh? I mentioned the Cast.
You mentioned it, but you didn't say the final score.
I did.
I think you did.
I genuinely did. I promise you I did.
I have to rewind that.
TMO,
yeah.
How was your game?
Not bad, actually. It went well, actually. I got some good confidence after the game, which I'll take. I felt I had it under control for the most part, which I'm happy with. I think for the most part, very, very well. Carrick were not going back 10. The amount of penalty times I had to penalise them for
not 10.
Yeah, the Gores were going quickly. Like every time off penalty goal, no matter where they were on the pitch. And Carrick just
an interesting one, just for your own referee development. How many times did you ping him for not back 10?
I'm gonna say I don't know exactly. I'm gonna say between maybe 3 and 5 times. I'd say.
See, I'd have so something like not back 10, which I've given not back. Well, you've watched it when you were in Edinburgh. Do you remember that player did not get back 10? He just tackled him straight away.
Yeah.
Which was a yellow card offence because it's a cynical one. Yeah. Something like that. And I spoke about before. Like things are repetitive infringements. If it got to 3, something when it's like offsides, unless it's in the red zone, it's just offsides.
Yeah.
But something more cynical, like not back 10, I'd have warned them when they like on second one or third one, or probably the third one, going, if it happens again, your man's going to be off.
Yeah, you see, I would have done that. But see, none of them were really in the red zone. They're kind of just like out the pitch a bit.
They don't, with something like that, it doesn't need to be red zone.
Yeah, no, but also, I would have given them maybe a yellow on maybe 3 or 4. But see, it was an under 13 game, and in Ireland, there's no yellow cards in under 13s. So.
That's appalling. I really disagree with that.
Yeah, a red card as well is replaceable with a sub in under 13. It's only under 13 sub, but from every other age group up, it's normal. It's like I think 5 minute red card.
I yellow carded a 12-year-old in Wales once.
Actually, Simeon, this could be good for our listeners as well. It was just one small thing that I wasn't 100% sure of. So basically, it was off a kickoff, right? The kickoff went really, really deep. And it rolled into the in-goal area. It was touchdown in the in-goal area. But I wasn't sure, does that go back for a scrum, 22, or goal line? What happens there?
Scrum halfway.
Okay, I got that wrong.
What did you give, 22?
Yeah, I gave it 22. I wasn't sure. I had a feeling I was like, ooh, whatever I pick here could be wrong. So I was just like, okay, 22. But
no, it's a scrum. Yeah, it's a scrum like that. Or if it goes dead off the kickoff, it's also a scrum. Scrum halfway, but yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's a weird one. That one's like one of those ones which doesn't happen very often, so you don't see it at the top level, so you're not going to know what the crack is with it.
Yeah, it was just like a small thing. One of them, there was a goal line dropout. Gord had a goal line dropout, and Carrick, for some reason, obviously they didn't know the rules. Like, they're 12-year-olds. I don't expect laws. Sorry, my mistake.
Laws.
They look, they're 12-year-olds. Don't expect them to know the laws inside out. But they were like, for the goal line dropout, this was like at least the second one in the game, and they were just going behind the 22, and Gord took the goal line dropout, went 5 meters, picked it up, and played on like.
That's class.
Yeah. But no, enjoyed it. Thought it was better than last week, like improvement. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't mind refereeing. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you have any pies after the game?
Oh, no. Fuck off.
No, I think this will be eventually come to a nice transition for you talking about your pies. But no, see, it's a home game. My club, we don't have a clubhouse. Last week I actually got tea and snacks, but this week it was so cold, it was raining. I just went home. I was just like, nah, not
fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait. Before someone talks about pies and pastry and meat and everything, do you genuinely not have a clubhouse? Like, there's nothing there.
No, there's like porta cabins. There's 2 porta cabins.
Oh my Christ!
They're tiny. It's horrible. There was a massive hole in the floor in one of them for a couple of years. Luckily, that's fixed. But there's 2 barely functional toilets in one of the porta cabins. Yeah, that's it. It's.
I now know why they slag Leacham off so much.
What? Yeah, I was going to say, what backward arse 19th century rugby club are you at?
No, see,
did you, Murray? Didn't you only know they've just discovered electricity in Leacham as well?
Good one.
Did you get hot water installed last year? Yeah.
No, so basically, the rugby club. The rugby club was formed in 1973. It was in operation until like the early 90s, and then it disbanded because there wasn't enough members. Leitrim is the smallest population county in Ireland, and then it reformed in 2005, basically from scratch. Like, we had nothing. We had to we trained in literally fields. When I was going minis, literally fields. Like nothing, like rushes and everything.
Do you want to go with the fields of Athenry for us again?
No, I'll spare the years. But yeah, basically, fields of rushes. The club has very little money. Like, it's just starting from scratch. Like, so to have the field, that we have a good quality pitch in fairness. So, yeah. But other than that, porta cabins is what you're getting.
Nice. Oh no. Anyway, pies.
Nice pie review.
I've got a question, but go for the pies first.
We got 3 pies this week.
What kind?
Pie number 1. We started off with Greg's after my exam. I went for a 3-hour walk around Edinburgh.
What the hell? Where did you end up?
So I went. So it was Slateford, Gorgie, right? You know Dean Village.
Slightly, yeah.
Dean Village, along the Leaf Walk, the Waterway Walk, up to Broughton. Broughton, then to town. Went up. I can't think what it's called. You know where, like, not Arthur Seat, but the other big hill just outside of town.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's right by the St James Centre. Went up there, walked around there for a bit. Came down, went up to the castle. Came back down, went up to the canal and walked there, and came home. 15 kilometers.
Jesus Christ!
That's how I celebrated. But on that walk, I had a pie, and it was a Greg's haggis pie, and it was shit. Greg's Scotch pie, lovely stuff. Greg's haggis pie, I'm only giving a 3 or a 4 out of 10. Did not enjoy that at all. But then,
have you ever had haggis before?
Yeah, I love haggis.
Actually, can you explain to me? I think you explained to me before. What is haggis exactly?
Murray?
I'm going to get it wrong. Just to let you know.
Okay.
It's not done like this now, as far as I'm concerned. It's traditionally done. It's like it's spiced meat, and it's cooked in like a sheep's bladder and all that.
There's testicles in there and oh god, all sorts.
No, there's not. That's a fucking myth. But we do tell tourists that you can go haggis hunting. Haggis is not an animal.
Yeah, I fell for that. I fell for that when I applied to Edinburgh.
So yeah, just a little bit of fun. This involves my dad. I know he listens, so I'm going to say it and just embarrass him on it. Why not? So my dad's a tour driver and drives around the UK. He's done Ireland years ago as well. Up north, there's these big pillars at the side of the road with like red, like reflective sticker on it.
Aye.
It's for snow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. My dad said it's a tube to feed the haggis. And a group of tourists genuinely believed them.
That's quality.
Actually, that gives me a follow-up question. Simeon, when you moved to Edinburgh and Murray, maybe when you were younger, did you go looking for the Loch Ness Monster?
I have actually. I have been to
Stereotypes
Loch
now,
Ness. I have been to Loch Ness. About 3 years ago, I did go, and I found it. It was also known as Anastasia Greenaway Robbins, my sister.
No blow.
Love you, Annie.
Family shaming tonight.
We literally are, aren't we? But back to pies. Scotch pie from Ross High, good. 6, 7 out of 10. And then their steak pie, 8.5. It was really good.
Fair enough.
The Guinness. I had 8 Guinnesses. I was quite happy. Brody and Sonia are a bit worse for wear. You might have seen the videos.
Kind of.
I embarrassed them on the show a couple of weeks ago. I'll spare them their blushes this week.
3 nights is coming up to Christmas, so.
Yeah. But
Simeon's not wearing his Christmas present. He is, in fact, wearing his birthday gift, though.
I haven't got my Christmas present yet.
I know, but you're wearing your birthday present, which
I'm getting it on Sunday, so that's fine. I'll have it on for next show.
Maybe Sunday. Probably.
I'll have it on the... Huh?
Probably Sunday, but yeah, whatever.
Rugby! Oh, yeah, that's the story. I kind of briefly told you, lads. I have a new way of working out with my friends at uni how hyper they are. Because I had 2 Red Balls and an Iron Brew before I refereed this week, so I was a bit hyper, should we say. You guys kind of realise it. So what I do now is I go up to people, or my mates, because they know it's a thing now, and I'll go up to them and go, Rugby! Like in a hyper way, and then they get the response. So when we went to the game, Sonia was a bit rugby. Brody had woken up 30 minutes before and was rugby. 3-4 pints later, rugby.
Nice.
Murray,
rugby. Rugby, yes.
George, rugby.
Rugby.
I have a safety question for you boys.
Oh, no, Simeon is kicking in.
It's not.
No.
No, Simeon's
got a stethoscope ready. It's fine. We're all good.
It's rugby.
It's fine. Rugby, stethoscope.
Please tell me you've seen what happened to Leicester Tigers Harry Potter at the weekend.
Yeah.
That can't be allowed. That can't be safe. Like, surely fuck.
No, he used the spell. He disappeared.
I'm surprised he was all right. That was a big drop.
You know what? It's quite a big drop. In rugby boots as well, where they're metal studs and it's slippy. I'm amazed his ankle didn't go.
Yeah.
What was it like? Because obviously the way that it was filmed, you couldn't see him drop. But you see the replay, and obviously because there's the advertisement boards up, naturally players jump over it so they don't hurt themselves. But if you go to Bordeaux Stadium, there's like a 7-foot drop on the other side.
It was about 7 foot. You're not even exaggerating.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
It has to be more like 8-9 foot because you could not see him at all.
Yeah.
You could.
If he's what, 6 foot?
He's 6.
Well, he'll
6,
be near
1,
enough
6
6 foot, won't we? Yeah.
But there was still about, the way it was filmed, about that much. Like the way it was filmed, obviously it's a lot more.
But it's fine because if he'd gotten injured, Simeon Greenaway I have my stethoscope the wrong way around. If he got injured, it's fine because Simeon could take his blood pressure.
Nice.
I mean,
I think I'm dead, though, guys.
Like genuinely, how is that? Like, I know, like health and safety kicks the arse out of like everything nowadays, but how is that? Like, what's that there for? It's obviously,
I think
part of the grounds, like for like underground heating or something. But surely you should like cage that up or something on game day.
It's French health and safety for you.
Workers at the Stade Shabab Dema, please fix that.
They were probably on strike.
Proper pronunciation, I love it.
They were probably on. It's France. They were probably on strike.
No security.
Probably. But you know what? Leicester Tigers still undefeated this season, and you know who's not undefeated? Bath.
Do you know what? Fair play.
They are getting better.
I thought they were going to get. I thought it was going to be like 60 points to nil.
Yeah. Still doesn't look great for like Stuart Hooper though. Like that's 10 games.
If Stuart Hooper doesn't go soon, Murray's going to have a fucking seizure. Honestly.
This is the bit that annoys me more. I'm not a Bath fan. I shouldn't care. But like,
you do love Josh Bayliss though, so
I love Josh. Who doesn't love or not? Simon, you're on the call with that. You love Josh.
I love Josh.
Josh loves us.
Do it, say it before I take the piss, say it.
No, that's fine. I don't need to say it. I know you're on this, eh?
Friend of a show, Josh Bayliss.
How do you...
It's the Michaela Blind video.
Blah, 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 blah. How do you live in Scotland and can't do a Scottish accent?
When I'm crying, I sound Scottish.
When I'm crying, I sound Scottish. Fuck off.
Here's a fun one. I was on the phone. This is how you know I spent too much time with Glaswegians recently. Anna, right? No. I was on the phone to. I got my I got where I am. I finally got which nursery I'm at for my first placement. I'm not allowed to disclose that publicly. But when I was on the phone to my nan going, oh, I'm at such and such place, looking after the wee Waynes. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. How's your
even I don't say that.
I do.
No, but like genuine question. How many games does Bath need to lose before they go?
The whole season.
Look, Murray, I'm sure there's a master plan at works and behind the scenes. All right, so you can, just rewatch the Edinburgh game, Murray. Take your stress off. All right.
Stick to the positives, like Connor absolutely slapping Stade Francais.
Yeah, Jack Carty, player of the match. What a guy.
Yeah. Why
the first weekend before our four United Rugby champion teams have all won?
Yeah, but yours all hasn't because Ospreys lost, so you don't know what side you're...
No. In fairness, I'm sticking by Ulster because I said they were going to win the league.
So you glory hunter.
It's whoever those wins Jimmy will support. He'll be Ulster, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I'm back to support the Ospreys. I'm not in Wales anymore."
He's going to be so up Ospreys' arse next week because he's back home.
I don't even know who Ospreys are playing next week, but if it's home game, fucking let. Oh no, I am back. Oh, you mean back home as in I'm back in Cymru?
Yes.
Da iawn, bendigedig.
Yeah.
Cymru and Biv.
Abergabrath.
Yes.
But like, I don't know. Why was Matt Hansen not playing?
Yeah, so basically, Connacht named their team on Friday, and then later on they had to change it. 4 changes. They didn't disclose exactly, but from what I've been hearing, there was knocks in the Friday training. So Matt Hansen was out. John Porch came in for him. And there was a couple other changes, but John Porch actually, he had a brilliant game today. I don't know if you saw his 50-22 he kicked in the second half.
Today.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty.
A thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Follow for rugby news.
Is there ever any sunshine in Galway? Because it never looks like it is when the rugby's on.
No, there is. There's some nice days.
One day a year.
No, in fairness, like now that sad day when we lost the Dragons, that I still have PTSD from. Me. It was sunny that day. So.
We didn't talk about the Dragons today, but Dragons.
They got beat. There you go. Karma.
Pepinard, that's disgusting. They should have won that.
Oh no. It was a close game.
It was a close game.
Well,
oh no. Anyway, sorry, you were saying about the Dragons, Sean?
Thanks. No, it was sunny that day, so there you go. There is sunny going sometimes.
It's because Newport came over.
It's sunny when Connacht get beat.
It's only sunny because Matt Hansen is with Connacht. That's why.
There you go.
Oh God, I think that might be a note before Sean comes over back to Edinburgh and kick my head in. Kicked my skull in. Well, but Edinburgh might have won, but some Glaswegians did not.
It was a good game, though. Actually, it hurts me to say that, but yeah. Shell, too strong at home, though. Gregory O'Dreek is built different. He frightens me. No number 8 should move that much around the pitch. It's unreal.
Yeah. Murray, me and you, we both picked La Rochelle in Carwin's last man standing. So
yes!
We go to the next round. So there we go. That's a good win for us.
Also, to one of our haters out there, picked the wrong team and now he's out. Also, just speaking of Carwin's like lucky dip and all that, on his show they did like a build up and like preview for this weekend's games. There you go. Uneducated Rugby previews it and you review it. That's how it works. Sorted. He told his listeners, if you want to make nice easy money, bet on Matt Hansen scoring a try. Bless him.
Yeah. That makes nice to me as well. So
did I bring it here to you, wee Lenahan?
Yeah. I mean, I was sad that he wasn't playing today, but you know, Matt Hansen every day.
Got to give a man a break. Got to give a man a rest.
Yeah, you know, he can't. I'm sure his back is sore from carrying Connacht all year. You know, so.
Brilliant. Oh, boys, there is some transfer rumours coming out of Exeter. One I'm very happy with. One I'm not so happy with.
Go.
Right. So it is rumoured that at the end of the season, Sam Skinner is ditching good old Devon for the capital of Scotland.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm all good with that. I'm happy with him playing for Edinburgh. Makes sense. Next one could bugger off. Stay where you are. Johnny Hill's linked with a move to Sale Sharks. Because apparently Lud de Jager's leaving. I'm like, yeah, and pick someone else. Don't bully the Chiefs for it.
I could see that. I could see that.
Sean, you're not helping.
Sean. So on that bombshell.
Oh, we're going to.
On that bombshell, it's time.
We don't say it anymore because they work for Amazon, not BBC. Ha 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 ha.
Are we allowed to say that now? Or not?
Yeah, sure, just words.
It's on the internet now, so yeah.
Yeah. On that bombshell, it's time to end.
What's the plans for next week as we round off?
You'll have to check the Rugby Connection TikTok page during the week to find out.
Why?
Because it's the last episode of the season and we haven't come up with anything yet.
No, I meant like in general. I'm at a Champions Cup game next week. I'm at Glasgow.
I
I
was meant to go with you, but no, sure.
I don't know why you didn't get a ticket.
Well, I didn't because you didn't tell me you were going or not.
I got it as a Christmas present.
Oh, I couldn't be asked going to Glasgow by myself. Oh, I could have gone with you. I don't really care. I don't have money, anyways.
You're an absolute plum. Yeah, but anyway, it's first time I've ever been to Scotstoun.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never been. There? I've never been because it's Glasgow. Yeah, I'm there for Exeter Chiefs, so I'll be proper rowdy as fuck next Saturday. Boys,
and then I get to potentially see a very. Oh no, you don't get hungover. I don't get hungover. I'm sorry.
You're such a pleb.
Love you too. And on that bombshell, I'm not reffing next week either. So that's sad. Sean, are you reffing, playing?
Hopefully playing. Hopefully it goes ahead. Yeah.
Good.
Traveling. Any trips to France or Wales or Italy? Because we know you travel.
Not currently on my plans, but you never know. Got to keep the options open.
You know. What's this Thursday? He's going to email us or message us like, "Oh boys, I'm on my way to the Zebra game just because there was a cheap flight on Ryanair."
Literally. Oh no, but it's fine because I'm back in Wales. Oh no, next episode I'll still be in Scotland.
This is the worst outro ever.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you for listening to episode 12. Die Degeen. No, Eendeg Die of the Rugby Connection podcast. Hoil Vara, Dioch. Au revoir.
See ya. There you go.
Song of all.
Oui.